Good evening, everybody. Today was the first day of high school football over at Kirksville. The numbers and enthusiasm were up as a little early morning rain was not going to stop the Tigers as they were hard at it under first-year coach Conrad Schottel.
This year, I think we're emphasizing more on heart and hustle. These guys have a tremendous passion for the game. You know, they played at high school and college, and they're trying to get that love passed on to us. And, you know, the more and more we buy into it, you know, the more we're going to, not think about how hard it is.
For the 10th year in a row, we started football season at Macon High School with lightning and thunder in the area. Practice was moved inside. Whether it's in the fourth quarter of a game or the first day of practice, you have to make adjustments.
We looked at it last night and knew it was probably going to be a challenge. You know, the rain doesn't bother us near as much as that lightning. We can't be out in that. So we're making the best of what we have right now.
Several teams will hold their first practice tonight, including Schuyler County and Knox County. The Rams will start at 8 o'clock. We'll have more on them tonight on the Late Sports. Over at Milan, the Wildcats should dominate play on the line of scrimmage as just about everybody returns on the offensive line.
We're needing basically to fill a left tackle spot, and we've got a little competition, and a lot of those guys are all seniors, so we've got some experience up front that really counts.
Ottumwa won't start football practice until next Monday, but the Bulldogs are having a camp that starts tomorrow at 6. Camps will also start up in volleyball and swimming for the Bulldogs tomorrow. It's day 2 of practice for the Chiefs. It was a good afternoon for the wide receivers, Jeremy Macklin, Chris Conley, and Albert Wilson. The Kirksville volleyball team began practice today. The Tigers will have plenty of new faces on the court. Kirksville will have to replace all of last year's squad, but that's okay because Justin Quigley started the program and he made it successful. He is now back to make it great again.
We've got to get in a new offense and a new defense. Really, a lot of the stuff is going to be new to these girls. I'm putting in new systems, so they've got a lot to learn.
Steve Farnsworth of Kirksville rode from one end of the state of Iowa to the other last week. He had a great time in his first RAGBRAI.
The things you can't imagine is seeing 10,000 bike riders, and when you leave during the day, I mean, you're stacked, just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's a little bit harder in that sense, trying to keep a good pace going until you get to the first town where it's spread out, and then you could have a little more room to ride.